that's going to be.
Post party?
Yes, they're doing interviews for Kendall's job, which is a good thing, because
I loved it when it was,
the outset they weren't going
when we were at your houses, we were at Woods' house.
And then everything else is.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Well, I guess they figured that, Kendall would just be doing the work.
Yeah, because they had that big yard, and yeah, I know, it was nice, but that's a,
This is that sign that we approved over by the prison.
well, how come you're not?
And 40.
Oh, I see, okay, maybe they just couldn't get hold of it.
The only thing that,
Tinoco's sign?
well, Imperial Roofing. That's all that's on there is Imperial Roofing and advertising. We can beat any deals and stuff.
Just have that addendum.
It was one of those City of Joliet monuments that they changed.
41.
They give them the property.
Well, it's
That's all that's on it.
Yeah, we just got back Monday ourselves, I mean, we were home for the garage sale, we were gone, yeah, we were gone all summer.
Nothing to Imperial
From the middle, from the end of May. Yeah, we saw it.
Purpose of
End of May.
City of Joliet, no.
those bears that came on here.
Yeah, City of Joliet monument sign.
But isn't that
Yeah, we've been gone.
I made a deal with
I'll use this one,
Right.
because in that way.
Count on three.
Signed up front there and
There's
took
more
the
than that.
awning down.
All right, so let me.
If he took his awning down that he had over top of the old homes,
There, yeah.
they're no longer there.
Isn't Tinoco involved in something else? Tinoco was
She needs a lot of people. The way she's doing it, she needs a lot of
My
people.
daughter's going to be ready.
hug gets
Well, she also said that she contacted a
take but a
speech
few
club
minutes.
or something.
for the realtor.
Oh, I don't think he was
No,
involved with
some
that.
kids who
No, it
are
was a
Are you
Tinoco
okay with
man.
them?
No, oh, what?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll
For
post
that
them.
sign?
class or something.
No,
I
I
don't
mean
know,
that
but
sign, I
that's
don't
what she
think
told
it
us the other night.
And you don't think
She
that was
was going to
Tinoco?
get some of
No.
those kids.
That was,
She was kind of panicked about people.
Yeah, I
And-
know.
Can't think of their name. Well-known Spanish
And
name
she
over
said, I
there.
never thought
Does the
of it.
roofing.
You wouldn't have a ready-made list, and I had to laugh because, I mean, there's never have a ready-made list, you know.
Okay, so
Nice water.
See, his wife or niece or something does. I could be, but they did the parade, Mexican parade.
Yeah.
His wife did.
Yeah.
Okay, the meeting will please come to order. This is a duly advertised meeting of the Joliet Zoning Board of Appeals. In our capacity, we hear petitions for relief from the strict provisions of the city ordinance. In matters of this type, the decision of the board is final in respect that it does not go to the mayor or the city council for any further action. If you disagree with our decision, you do have recourse in a court of record. We also hear petitions for variations of land use. In matters of this type, we act as an advisory committee to the mayor and city council, making a recommendation either for or against it. The final decision on land use is made by the mayor and the city council. Secretary, please poll the board.
Ms. Darley? Here. Mr. Ferguson?
Here.
Mr. Graham?
Here.
Ms. Nevadas? Ms. Powers?
Here,
Mr. Riggs?
Here.
Mr. Hennessy?
Here. I see we've got a couple of things that have been polled.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, there are two items that will be requested for tabling. The first one is 2016-41, that's 219 South Larkin. The petitioner is requesting a tabling at this time to the September 15th meeting. I believe they will be amending their original sign variance petition, so we will see that in another month. So a motion is in order for tabling on that.
Want to do that one now, or?
Yes.
Okay, motion be in order to table petition 2016-41 to the next scheduled meeting.
move to table.
Second.
We have a motion and second to table. Call the roll.
Mr. Ferguson?
Aye.
Mr. Graham?
Aye.
Ms. Powers?
Aye.
Mr. Riggs?
Aye.
Ms. Darley? Aye. Mr. Hennessy?
Aye. So anyone here for that petition, it'll be held at the next regular meeting. And what's the other one?
The other one is petition 2016-18, and that's under old business. The address there is 1207 Gould Avenue. In this case, staff is asking for a 1-month tabling. We need to reschedule an inspection on this property, so we need an additional 30 days to make that happen.
Did staff request this the second time that's been tabled?
This is the
right?
second time, yes.
And what, the city requested this, not the petitioner?
Not the petitioner, correct.
petitioner requested it?
No, the city requested the second tabling, the petitioner requested the first tabling.
Okay. Motion would be in order.
Move to table.
Second.
We have a motion and second to table petition 2016-18 to the next scheduled board meeting. Poll the board.
Mr. Graham?
Aye.
Ms. Powers?
Aye.
Mr. Riggs?
Aye.
Ms. Darley? Aye. Mr. Ferguson?
Aye.
Mr. Hennessy?
Aye. That it?
That is it.
Okay, AP Homes, anyone here? Petition 2016-38.
Petition number 2016-38. The applicant is AP Homes LLC. They are also the owner. Location 1701 Seward Road. Their request is a variation of a required front yard setback from 30 feet to 29.86 feet to allow continuation of a single-family residence. The applicant is constructing a new two-story residence at the site, and a survey of the property revealed a slight incursion into the required front yard setback. The subdivision is located north of Theodore and west of Ridge Road, and that's the Theodore's Ridge subdivision. Under site-specific information, this is a lot that comprises 8,232 square feet. The property is zoned R2 single family. Under surrounding zoning, land use, and character, the land use and zoning to the north, south, and east is single-family residential use. Zoned R2 single-family residential. Land use and zoning to the west is undeveloped and stormwater detention. Zoned R2 and R1B, both single-family residential districts. Applicable regulations are as noted. There were no comments regarding this particular request at our Community Design Review Board meeting. And under general discussion, the variation will allow continuation of a residence that has a 0.14-foot incursion into the required front yard area. The placement of the structure is consistent with neighboring structures. There is a site plan on display on the screens, and that concludes the staff report, Mr. Chairman.
So all this is over 1/14 of a foot?
Yes.
Okay. Swear you in. Do you swear the evidence you're about to present is the truth under penalty of law?
I do.
Name and address.
My name is Anthony Pasquinelli. I'm the owner and manager of AP Homes. Business address is 535 Plainfield Road, Suite B in Willowbrook, Illinois.
Any comments you'd like to make, sir?
Somebody made a mistake when putting in the foundation, and the title company is requiring that we get this variance so we don't have a encroachment on the title report.
Yeah, that's less than an inch, probably. You're wrong.
It's about 1 3/4 inches, yeah.
Yeah.
Very small.
What, are we measuring these with lasers now to get them down that close?
Probably so, yeah.
Okay. Any questions by the board? Anybody in the audience wishing to speak in favor? Anyone opposed? Chair closes the petition to the floor and asks the board for discussion and a motion.
I say we give an inch.
Whoa, give an inch, you
Good
give a
one.
mile. Come on.
Good one. Second.
We have a motion and a second to give an inch. Call the roll.
Ms. Darley? Aye. Mr. Ferguson?
Aye.
Mr. Graham?
Aye.
Ms. Powers?
Aye.
Mr. Riggs?
Aye.
Mr. Hennessy?
Seeing as there's no objectors, I'll vote aye. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very
Nice
much.
presentation. Okay, let's move on to petition 2016-39, Eddie Harsel. Haven't seen you in a while. Let's go.
Petition number 2016-39. The applicant is Eddie Hartzell of Express Signs and Lighting. Owner is St. Joseph Park, Post 1080. Location 2625 Ingalls. Their request is a variation to allow the addition of a 32 square foot full color message center to an existing freestanding ground sign. The petitioner is requesting a variation of allowable signage to permit the addition of a full-color electronic message center to an existing freestanding sign. The property is located at 2625 Ingalls. That's the northeast corner of Ingalls Avenue and Infantry Drive. The City Council granted a variation of use to allow construction of the post, which is actually located in an R2 single-family residential district back in 1996. Under site-specific information, the 2.5-acre site is, again, zoned R2 single-family. The post building is 7,000-plus square feet, built in 1997. Surrounding zoning, land use, and character. To the north is undeveloped and institutional. That's the city's maintenance facility, zoned R2 single family and I2 industrial. To the south, and there is a change, I think on your reports, there is zoning that we have actually revised here. So to the south is single family, multifamily, and zoned R2 and R4. To the east is institutional, zoned R2, and to the west is undeveloped and institutional park, zoned I2 and R2. So those are the correct designations. I think your report, there was a mistake on your reports. Applicable regulations are as noted. There were no comments regarding this particular request at our Community Design Review Board meeting. And I believe that concludes the staff report, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Do you swear the evidence you're about to present is the truth under penalty of law?
Yes.
May I have your name and address?
Eddie Hartzell, 3207 Wild Oak Court, Joliet.
What can we do for you today, sir?
The only thing I wanted to add is the reason they wanted to put this sign up, there's a lot of programs in Will County and Joliet that helps the veterans as far as job fairs, free food, discounts, and they're not going to advertise for Home Depot, but to give you an idea, a veteran can go to Home Depot and show his card and he gets a 10% discount on all of his purchases. And they want to be able to let veterans know there's discounts and that type of stuff to help them out. And whatever, you know.
Well, when we had Paul Breezy on the board here, with the park is named for him next door, we used to get discounts anyway. So God bless Paul wherever he is.
Yeah.
Okay, any questions by the board? Anybody in the audience wishing to speak in favor of this petition? Is there anyone opposed? Chair closes the petition to the floor and asks the board for discussion and a motion.
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the petition. Call the roll, please.
Ms. Powers?
Aye.
Mr. Riggs?
Aye.
Ms. Darley? Aye. Mr. Ferguson?
Aye.
Mr. Graham?
Aye.
Mr. Hennessy?
Aye. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Jeffrey Gove, petition 2016-40.
Petition number 2016-40. The applicant is Jeffrey Gove. Ownership is free, I believe that's fee ownership. The owner is North Wyndham Properties, LLC, location 1442 North Larkin. Their request is a variation. The petitioner is requesting a variation to allow two main buildings on one lot in order to construct a 3,318 square foot retail building. Site-specific information, the site is zoned B3, and that's general business zoning, and currently contains a 4,182 square foot IHOP restaurant. The subject site is contained within Lot 1 of the Northridge Plaza subdivision, which was recorded back in 1985. Surrounding zoning, land use, and character to the north is commercial, B3, and that's our general business zoning district. To the south, commercial, B3 as well. To the east and west, commercial, B3 as well. Applicable regulations are as noted. Again, there were no comments regarding this specific request at our Community Design Review Board. Under general discussion, the approval of the requested variation would allow the future construction of a two-unit commercial building at North Ridge Plaza. The proposed building will be constructed with brick as the exterior material, which meets the requirements of the city's non-residential design standards. The existing and proposed parking spaces and parking lot circulation within the plaza is adequate to allow for the new building. And that completes the staff report, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Do you swear the evidence you're about to present is the truth under penalty of law? May I have both your names and addresses?
Adam Hartman. I work for Cambridge.
Speak into the mic, please.
Adam Hartman. I work for Cambridge and Theodore Architects. We're representing Jeffrey Grove on this.
My name is Corey Schuster, and I'm employed by Mackey Consultants in Rosemont.
Okay, any comments you gentlemen would like to make? All set. Any questions by the board?
What retail businesses are going in there?
They're still.
You can lift the microphone.
They're still looking at different tenants. They will be low occupant tenants, like a dentist office, things like that.
So they're more professional offices than retail. Yeah?
They would like it, the flexibility for both. It may also not be two tenants. It may be one single tenant, but they would like the flexibility in case there is the need for two.
Thank you.
Any further questions by the board?
Trying to get my head around where this exactly is. Is it next to the IHOP?
Yes.
So it would be south of the IHOP building?
So if you're on Larkin, it'll be just to the right of it, looking from Larkin.
Okay,
What are we talking about in here?
actually down here.
Yeah. Any further questions? You guys look like you're home safe. There's nobody out there to object. Anybody in the audience wishing to object to this proposal? Anybody in favor?
How about you, Barb?
Barb, are you all set? Okay, Chair is going to close the petition to the floor and ask the board for discussion and a motion.
I'll move for approval, Mr. Chairman.
Oh, how formal.
Second.
Once in a while.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second to approve the petition. Please call the roll.
Mr. Ferguson.
Aye.
Mr. Graham.
Aye.
Ms. Powers.
Aye.
Mr. Riggs.
Aye.
Ms. Darley. Aye. Mr. Hennessy.
Aye. Is that your government in action, gentlemen? How about that? All those in favor of approving the minutes of the last meeting signify by saying aye.
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 All those in favor of adjournment signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned.